is up, good people? I know it's been a minute, believe me, I know. But look, I injured myself. I fell down and twisted my knee and my ankle, and so I've been out for a minute. I have not been moving around too much. And of course, my dad came down from St. Louis to help me out for a few days. He cut up a tree for me that fell in my yard. And basically, Daddy came to take care of me. And I appreciate and love him for doing so. But I'm thinking that I am towards the end of this particular injury that I have. And understand that I have to be more careful and have to take the time to rest and heal. That's a little advice for anybody else that be out here moving around, shaking and making things happen, but understanding that you got to take some time for yourself, especially once you injure yourself. But the reason for this video, of course, I'm answering questions, right? This question right here is, what do I do during the redemption period? So basically, they want to know what it is that they're supposed to be doing while they're waiting for the redemption period to expire. There's 3 very important things that you're supposed to be doing while you're waiting for that redemption period to expire. Now, this is if you have a 1-year redemption period. The shorter redemption periods is a little bit, it's a lot easier, you understand? But when you start hitting that 2 and 3 year redemption periods, I need you to understand that you got to be focused and you need to be strategic during this particular waiting period. You feel me? Now, the very first thing to do while you're waiting for the redemption period to expire, do not go to that property. And when I mean don't go to the property, that's exactly what I mean. Do not go to that property because the property is not yours. Understand? I don't need you going over there cutting the grass. No. Don't go board up the house. No. I don't want you knocking on the doors or sending the property owner any notifications. None of that. Because in some states, it's actually illegal to contact the property owner once you have possession of that lien. You understand? Not all states, but some states says that it's illegal to contact that property owner once you become that lien holder, okay? So, we ain't doing nothing on the property. Why? Because the property is not yours. You're only the holder of the debt to that particular piece of property. So, don't go to the property. Now, the number 2 thing to do during your redemption period, during your waiting time, make sure you pay those property taxes. What? I know you're thinking, what do you mean pay the property taxes? That's exactly what I mean. Make sure you pay those year's property taxes. So some counties will put them out on a silver platter for you, Alabama. And they'll say, here, I need you to purchase these next year's taxes. The property owner hasn't paid. So here, I need you to pay it so you can have the first rights. You have the first right to claim those property taxes. Pay it. You understand? There's other counties that says, you got to get it out of the mud just like you got last year's taxes out of the mud. You understand? So some places it's 3 years. If you picked up this year's taxes, 2024, that means that you have to pay 2025 and 2026 taxes. Okay? So depending on where you're investing, they're either going to let you know, hey, we need you to go ahead on and pay for these. And the other ones, like, you need to go to the next year's tax sales and get that same property, get those liens again, just like you got them the last time. Okay? So that's number 2. Pay the upcoming property taxes. Please do that. Now, the third thing for you to do while you're in your waiting period, which is also the redemption period for the property owner, what you're going to do is position yourself. Position yourself. I need you to take that 2-3 years to position yourself. If your credit isn't up to par, let's work on your credit. If you need to start building capital, let's build some capital. Let's start a savings plan for you. You understand? Let's start building some relationships with banks. Let's start understanding your end goal, what you're going to do afterwards. Because the back end, when you're actually acquiring a property, you don't want to wait until you get the property to start having a conversation with yourself. Oh, what am I going to do with it? I need you to start positioning yourself so when you actually get that particular piece of property, you already have an association and a relationship with the bank that's going to do or provide products that you need in order to get funding, a line of credit, pull equity out of the property. You understand what I'm saying? Don't wait until 3 years later and then you start working on it. Let's position yourself. Let's start training, getting training on new construction or tiny homes or trailers or prefab homes. Understanding that positioning yourself during this redemption period is extremely important for you to be able to continue the process once you get the property. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, good people, those are the 3 major things you need to do while you're in your redemption period. So y'all already know Tiffany Tayus, the tax sale expert. I specialize in teaching and assisting individuals just like you who want to start getting into real estate. Understand that tax liens and tax deeds are the best entry-level investment vehicles into real estate. Let's go.